Perfect. 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 Hey, got some questions for you guys. This one comes from Darius McIntosh from YouTube. What made you pledge Kappa?
I'm glad you asked. I knew I was gonna be a Kappa because my daddy was a Kappa, and my granddaddy went in that thing, and that was the coolest niggas that I knew growing up. And then my Uncle Lee, he was a Kappa. Then all the deacons at the church, they was Kappas. But it was more than just people that I knew. It was a style, it was a mindset, and a lot of, as a person who's now become friends with people in other organizations, there are other people in the organization who may have these same qualities, but specifically for being a Kappa man, it was something that was astute. I remember the day that I came to TSU and I saw that I knew I had to be a Kappa from this chapter. It was like a luau party, and all the Kappas came in there with their white beta-up jackets on, and Fiesta was playing. Man, I seemed like a real smooth song, but it's a smooth ass song, and they all came in shimmying.
Yeah.
And I could just see.
The shimmy got me too.
The shimmy got me.
Shimmy
I said I need to be able to do that. And there was one nigga who named Keith Brooks. Keith Brooks was on the cell phone whole time, shimmying. He was talking to somebody. He made a call, then he passed it to somebody else. Yeah. It was.
That was.
And it was sharp. Everybody was fresh. Reminded me of what my daddy always just described to me about how it was when he was in school. And then me being in Kappa League and just being a part of different stuff, I was just definitely solid on that. That's what I wanted to do.
I was, nobody in my family was Greek at all, nobody. And I played basketball in Kappa League. And the guy name is Mr. Fontaine. And he was just always in charge of shit. Community organizing, just always putting stuff together. And I was like, and that's all I saw was Kappas. So I saw them shimmy at a black and white ball. And I was like, oh shit, what is that? I love that. So it didn't matter where I went.
It had to happen.
It had to happen. It didn't matter to me. It didn't matter where I went. The first school I went to, LSU Shreveport, they didn't have a chapter at all. And then I went to LSU, New Iota, and met those brothers. But I was just like, it doesn't matter for me. I gotta do that.
Yeah. And completing it is a whole nother process. And you know what you learn from it. I made some lifelong friendships. You definitely can make those in other organizations at this point. But it was just something that was very elite about that. And yeah, Kappa was what I had to do.
Got a question from Tatia Valley. Did y'all ever think y'all will be where y'all are right now?
I'm glad you asked. The answer is no. I definitely didn't think I would be right here right now. Definitely thought we'd be doing way better than this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Did not. Still doing shit.
Yeah, I thought I'd be.
But we definitely will be much further.
I said, I remember saying this. I should be worth $30 million at this point.
Yeah.
By 2018, I should be worth $30 million.
You shouldn't even be nobody talking to me.
Yeah. Especially when I was getting money in Vegas like that.
Yeah. I think because we both were successful outside of being as comedians and having a certain lifestyle and doing something, we had high expectations for what we wanted to achieve. And then I think that's sometimes the thing that helps us appreciate where we are right now. Because it's a great position. May not be where we initially wanted to be. But we damn sure we did the work. Some people was like, they didn't do that work. We put a lot of work in.
I'm
separately, before we even start fucking with each other, niggas had put in work.
I'm happy to where I am because I keep learning.
Right.
I keep learning that it's your career and you have to push it. And you have to surround yourself with the things that you need to be a force. And for a long time, I was thinking that
somebody was gonna do it for you.
It goes like they come out, they see this talent, and they know. And the quicker you grab the fact that it's your career and you are the captain, you're spearheading that mission, the minute you grab that, do you realize, okay, I'm not gonna sleep late. I can't sleep late. I gotta get up. I gotta run a business. I'm an entity. I gotta start doing things strategically to place myself, and it's got to be things that I want to do. And eventually Hollywood will come in.
Right.
And they'll say, listen, wow, we like what you're doing. But you have to take the bull by the horns. You got to say, I'm going to create this. If you don't have the initiative, if you don't have that drive, you're going to be in a complacent spot for a long time in your career because you're going to be thinking that they make it happen, but it's you that make it happen.
You gotta drive it.
This one is for Billy. It's from Miss Pookie 2. She says, and she wants to know, was there a fool wearing your shoes? No funny shit.
That's fucking hilarious, first of all. Wait, that's a real question?
That's a real question. From you two.
What is her name?
Miss Pookie 2. Number
Could
2.
you just read the question one more time for me?
Was there a fool wearing your shoes? Pause. No funny shit.
Hey, bro, they watch everything. Bruh. That's a real. What's that? Hey, bruh. What's he waiting?
9 times out of 10, I'm going to say, it quite possibly might have been my shoes. I was out of town. I left him here with my house. You know, fool, he don't get. Ah, man, shit, look, you know, nigga, I'm gonna just be in here for a second. Do the little shit downstairs, man, but, you know. Bitch called me, you know. Whole time, nigga got a whole outfit on.
Billy left this nigga at his house and he went shopping.
So I'm glad
That nigga said, I'm gonna wear something in this bitch. I got to wear. Billy ain't gonna be here for the next 4 days. I'm wearing something. Man, that girl asked that question for real.
She wanted to know. No.
Man, that's fucking funny. Oh my gosh.
All right. Got a question for y'all. This is from Eddie Jackson Jr., 313.
Okay.
Okay, it's Denver, I think.
Detroit.
My bad.
He says he got a girl pregnant. Now what should he do?
Hold on. Wait a minute. That's wide open.
That's wide, very wide.
It's wide open.
What I'm
now,
gonna say?
Who is? Do you know the girl? Was it your girl? Was it a side girl? This is a lot. It's a lot of shit going on.
But you know what, Diddy? Let me tell you something. I'm glad you asked.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta ask your question. Do you wanna have a baby with her? That's the first thing you need to decide. Because if you don't know what you want to do, you don't know which way to go.
Well, Billy, it don't matter what he do. She gonna have that goddamn baby.
Strong chance.
And ain't shit he can do about that.
It's a strong chance.
I don't care how much he talk or how much he persuade. That thing gotta come out of her.
Here's the thing that you can do. You got to make sure you give a real evaluation of where you really are, honestly.
Okay, all right.
See, when you get a girl pregnant, which I definitely have done.
You know about this.
I know all about it. First thing I want to establish is trust. Honesty.
Come on now.
Hey, this is where I'm really at. I don't know what you thought. This is what I got going on.
We going raw.
We're already wrong.
We already meet to meet.
We know this could have happened a long time ago. First thing a woman that's in that predicament wants to know is, can she trust you? And then, can she depend on you?
Okay.
And she wants to communicate. I made very sure that the times that did happen to me, that I first established an open line of communication. I'm not angry, because I'm grown. I account for the fact that this is my fault. And fault not meaning a bad thing, but this is because of my actions. Because you ain't get pregnant by yourself. So I'm definitely making sure, bro, you gotta make sure you do that. From there, once you've established that, you gotta find out where her headspace is. What does she want? What is she leaning toward? These are things, hopefully you knew that already, but if you don't, now you gotta find that out.
That's good, Billy.
You know what else I do after that?
What would you do, Billy?
I tell them, say, hey, look, I'm fully committed and able and ready to make sure if you wanna have this baby that I take care of you and the baby. I'm gonna be right here. You know why I'm gonna be right here?
Why, Billy?
Because I wanna be a part of your life every day. And I wanna make sure that you're ready to fully settle into the fact that we are really now gonna be family and tell everybody about it immediately so that they can celebrate. Tell you what this does.
You said that they're gonna be family.
You gotta make sure you tell them that they're gonna be family. Because they are gonna be family in a real way.
Can I say something, Billy?
Go ahead, baby.
I disagree with 100% of everything.
Yeah.
Because clearly he don't know if he want to be in this goddamn woman's life as a family. Because he just asked us, What should he do? He ain't making that commitment either one way or another. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think the brother should do. Because first of all, he should not. I'm not gonna go with it. I'm gonna get to exactly what I think he should do, brother. You in pain. Cause you in limbo right now. You don't know what to do. You wanna be there. You don't know if you should be there. But you know you've been in that raw. You know you've been in that raw. You know you've been in that raw. So let's be 100% clear about that. You got her pregnant. Ain't nothing you can do. You need to go join the church. I don't give a damn which church you join, but if you ain't joined the church, if you already in church, go to church immediately. That's the only thing that's gonna save you, brother. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you go to church. You go to church because that is where you can express all your pain. Ain't nobody gonna know why you crying.
Go on and cry it out. Is what
Cry that thing on out.
And you know what?
Cry that thing on out.
I'm gonna tell you why I tell him that. You know why I tell him that?
Why?
Because I never wanted to be the person on record to say, hey, you know what? I ain't want you. Because you got to know at this point, anything you say can and will be used against you at a later
right.
date.
That is 100%
and documented to your child.
That's so true.
So I always lead with that. Now, after that's established, then I say, what's your goals like? What do you want to achieve? And you start really getting under the hood. Because now she says, okay, wait, you will take care of me, you're here to support me, and I will be family. So I know at least I can make this decision knowing that this is somebody I like.
That boy don't know if he's gonna take care of that baby.
No. This is what I'm saying.
He don't know that.
I bet he don't know. See, that's why it's got to be said. That's why it's got to be said to her. So either way,
You just say it.
that's got to be said. I'm definitely saying say it. I don't give a fuck if you mean it or not. That ain't what this is about. This is about how the fuck you can make a decision to get out of this. You definitely should say it, because you can't re-say it if you didn't say it later on.
Right.
So I say it, because that's what I'm committed to do. That's just me. I will commit to do that if I have to do it. Now, once I figure out what's her game plan, then I can say, hey, so how you plan on doing all that with a kid? And I gotta do.
That was brilliant.
Let me tell you why.
Can I just stop you for a second?
That
Was so
what you gonna do all that?
brilliant.
You gonna do?
You just put all that burden in her court. What you gonna do with all that? I'm not saying I'm not gonna be there. I'm just saying, like, that's big
For you.
for you.
You ain't gotta make a decision for me. Because most of the time, girls gonna hear you niggas say this. These things you shouldn't say. Oh, you gonna ruin my life.
Oh, God.
Oh, you trying to trap me. Why you doing this to me?
Nobody needs that.
Hey, nigga, she pregnant, not you.
Yeah.
So you gotta account for that. You put your dick in the potatoes. So now you gotta be a big boy and make big boy decisions. Might cost you. Maybe a little. Might cost you a lot. It's gonna cost you.
Damn sure gonna cost you.
It could be $350, $425, $575. Or $700,000 over a lifetime, nigga. What you wanna pay? Because you could have paid the $5 for the condom. You could have saved money and not took the bitch out and not
here's the
fucked it
deal.
at all.
He knew what he was doing when he went raw.
He could have gave it a $40 plan B. It was stages to this, my nigga.
But here's the deal. He ain't, see, that type of brother right there, it's not a disrespect to you, brother, but you nutting a lot of women. And that brother nuts in a lot of women. Let me just tell you right now, you've been dirty dicking for a long time. And the problem with that is, now your dick didn't got caught in a trap. So now you're faced with a decision of, what am I supposed to do? You need to stop nutting in women.
Yeah. Not nutting in women are definitely not getting pregnant.
Stop dirty dicking women. First of all, you had no plans futurely for this woman, unless you did. And if you did, you wouldn't be asking us what you should be doing.
And what should you do at this point is try to figure out to make the best decision for you and that person. And
I know
for
it
your
feel
child.
good. I know it feel good. Listen. Now, I'm gonna get on your side for a second, brother. It feel good. We all know that, gentlemen. We all in here. We all went raw. Everybody here went raw before, right? Is it safe to say, fellas? Everybody raw.
I
David,
only
you
used
went
a
raw.
condom 8 times.
David.
I don't use condoms, man.
You said it. You said like that you've never used, like, for where you from, we don't use like, you don't use condoms at all.
About 9 times.
Nigga, it's only if I meet a bitch on like a one-night stand. But if I've talked to you for a week,
That's enough.
Oh yeah, your vagina's
You
definitely
got
not
everything
dirty
out of that week.
after talking to her.
Clearly, after a week, you know if you got a disease after a week.
That ain't the best part of the game, but
Definitely part of
Okay.
it.
you done definitely had some.
Let me tell you something. I don't know if you're going to admit it or not, but you done caught some shit.
And that's gonna be another episode.
I've had a few shots, man.
How many diseases have you had, David?
Hold on, can I say something real quick?
What?
To those of you watching this at home, there'll be more.
Nigga, putting
Just shoot it out
a condom on is like washing your hands with rubber gloves on. You can feel the water, but you can't feel that it's wet.
Okay. All right.
Well, this has been another segment of I'm Glad You Asked. I'm Billy Sorrells,
And I'm D-Lake.
brought to you by good friends over at Did You Miss Me Podcast.